Hello and welcome back. And we're here with some news. As we know, Prince Harry and Meghan have already been in the UK, and we are getting ready for the Sussex takeover as they have a booked calendar this September week in the UK and in Germany. So we have, as predicted, the first images of Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan captured by World 11 News. They say here in their article that Prince Harry and Meghan grinned at each other as they were seen for the first time on their return to the UK and began their European tour in Manchester, with the Duchess of Sussex making her first speech to a British crowd on gender equality. The couple were spotted being swept out of the grounds of Windsor Castle, where they were staying in Frogmore Cottage, and looked ecstatic to be back. The Sussex are off to the northwest today after spending the night less than half a mile from William and Kate and their 3 children in Windsor, the article goes on to say. They also say that the families are not expected to meet in a decision that underlies the deep rift between the two brothers. It is the Sussexes' first public appearance in the UK since returning for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in June, as Harry's legal battle with the Home Office rumbles on after they were denied security while they are in the UK. They are going to Manchester today for the opening of the One Young World Summit, an event which brings together young leaders from more than 190 countries, where Meghan is due to give a speech on gender equality at its opening ceremony. So this article goes on to talk about their security, which I will not be going into. And they also go on to talk about the security on the venue and how they have cleared it, how it has been cleared in advance of the couple's arrival at 6 p.m. today. They also reiterate that Meghan is a counselor for One Young World. And they also say that the pair will meet a group of summit delegates doing outstanding work on gender equality, the organization has said. So the article also expounds on their calendar, saying that the Sussexes are traveling to Manchester, and the event runs from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then on Tuesday, the 6th of September, the Invictus Games Dusseldorf event will be going on, where they will be. And then the couple will return to Britain for the Well Child Award ceremony in London on Thursday, where Prince Harry will deliver a speech. Well Child Awards looks to celebrate the, quote, inspirational qualities of UK's seriously ill children and young people, along with those who go that extra mile to make a difference in their lives, end quote. So they go on to talk about William and Kate, so I won't really go into that. And the article spends an inordinate amount of time talking about their security arrangement. My prayer, by the way, is that the court case, the judgment and ruling does go in the favor of the Sussexes, because they themselves said they are willing to pay. So back to the main body of this article, as I predicted in my last video, that Prince Harry and Meghan, right now, the world's attention is on them. And more interestingly, the UK press, I think that they are just fascinated with this couple, because as I said, and I predicted in my last video, they will be following them around with their cameras, their microphones, their stands, their long lenses, as I said, because here they are picturing them driving out in their convoy of Range Rovers as they go on their first leg of this European tour. So that means that they're already set up. And I posted this to my members and those on my Patreon page, that there's already begun the blanket media coverage of them being in the UK. Even Daily Mail has a live blog following them for the event in Manchester. So whatever irrelevant is, I think that it needs to be either redefined, or the British press have to, own up to the fact that they do know that Harry and Meghan bring a lot of traffic to their websites, sell a lot of papers for them, and cause quite a few people to tune in to their channels and their TV shows and on and on. So I think, and I said this to my Patreon and members, I said that it's all a game and the prize is money. So it goes either way. And always follow the money, I say. Many of these outlets don't have a, quote, moral stand on the Sussexes. They go wherever the money goes. So it's interesting to see that they still follow them around, even if they are complaining about it in their articles. the complaints don't mean anything. Money talks. They know that they're raking it in at the end of the day. And I always have this stance here on this channel. If you don't like something, don't watch it. Don't cover it. If you like something, cover that. Watch that, right? So it is quite interesting. And, there is quite a bit of tongue-in-cheek here to see that they are covering them, following them around, waiting to see what Meghan's possibly going to be wearing, tagging it on their pages, even having links to possibly the websites where you can purchase the same thing on the same pages. So, they have to admit, whether it's a love-hate relationship they have with the Sussexes, whether they just know being negative brings more clicks, whether it's just, just covering them for the sake of getting money, they have to acknowledge that they do love following this couple around. And Meghan and Harry, they are so charismatic. They have such huge appeal with the younger audiences who just absolutely, just love the way they're so dynamic and how they interact with each other. So it's just also very interesting to me. So we pray for their safety as they're back in the UK. And we pray that God will guide them as they are on this leg of their European tour. And as a by the way, there was an article going around that Prince Charles had invited the Sussexes to go and stay with him, and they had rebuffed his offer, and it has been stirring up quite a bit of negative sentiment on the socials, and only to discover, if you looked quite deeper, that Prince Charles is currently in Balmoral in Scotland. So people are asking, how would they have even been able to make the commute all the way there and come back in time for their Manchester meet? It doesn't make sense, but it was all to stir up. It was all to stir up the sentiment that Harry and Meghan are, just beyond saving, if I can say that in quotes, and so disrespectful. And so many people have fallen for that. It's just so sad. But anything for a click, I guess, right? And I love you guys online. You are calling them out who came up with that story and with their sources. And people are wondering which sources are these. So thanks, guys, for calling them out. And of course, we do it so respectfully. We always go above. And as I said, for the rest of us, we will be lovingly watching the Sussexes on this tour and praying and hoping for the best for them. So share thoughts on this in the comment section, and in the whole irony of them being followed around the UK and everyone's so excited, even those who claim to be their haters, excited to see what they're going to be doing, what they're going to be wearing, what they're going to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. A special thank you now to those who support this channel, to my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. I want to say a heartfelt thank you. And I want to give a special shout out right now to you, Valerie Smith. Thank you for your support for this channel on Patreon. It means so much to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you right now to Connie Balmer, longtime supporter. I want to say thank you and I love you. And a special thank you right now once again to you, James Calvin Daniels. Thank you so much for your support. It's so meaningful to me. Once again, leave your thoughts below. I love you all. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.